It's the 14th anniversary celebration at the Lakeside Casino Saturday, March 9th. Join us and receive a free anniversary shirt when you earn 25 base points. We'll have free cake and champagne from 5 to 6 p.m. Stay, play, win. Lakeside Casino and RV Park.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349. News is also brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, providing quality cancer care in a spa-like setting. We are Pahrumph's only chemotherapy center. Call 1-800-881-4226. News is also brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Tonight on News 46, the Burning Man events have been canceled.
No to Abuse benefits from the Silver State Chili Cook-Off.
Dr. Eric talks about healthy eating. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, March 7, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
Well, the Pahrump Mini Burning Man event has been canceled.
According to a press release issued today by the town of Pahrump, the Mini Burning Man event, which was set for Memorial Day weekend, has been canceled. They received a phone call from the board of Burning Man yesterday from Mr. Schmidhofer, who said that their board had decided to cancel the event because they had addressed 4 different items and they didn't think that there was enough time to resolve these. The Burning Man board unanimously voted yesterday to move the event back to Boulder City. The items that they list are: they were disappointed with several board and public comments received at the town board meeting on February 19th. Most importantly, that this item had come back to the town board twice before the final decision could be made. The Burning Man board also read blogs around the town of Pahrump and were concerned and upset that they were being called drug users, Satan worshipers, nudist freak shows, and so on. The Nye County Air Control Quality Board also told Mr. Schmidhofer that they must obtain a dust control permit, which would most likely require them to place 2 inches of gravel on the property where vehicles will be traveling and or parked. The Nye County Sheriff's Office representative contacted Burning Man via email and advised them that everyone who was going to be giving away alcohol at the event needed to obtain a liquor permit. They also listed that it is common practice at Burning Man events to give away alcohol to people who are of age to drink. The town also added that they understand the concerns of the Burning Man board, and they're hoping that they can resolve these issues in time for the 2014 event. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, chili chefs cooked up their favorite recipes Saturday for the Silver State Chili Cook-Off to benefit No to Abuse.
We're here at Petrick Park for the 2013 Silver State Chili Cook-Off.
There's actually 4 independent rounds, so they're independent of one another. So the chili that's in this round will not be competing against a chili in round 4, say.
The Silver State Chili Cook-Off is also benefiting No to Abuse, which you also have a connection to the No to Abuse too as well.
I do. I'm the vice president of our executive board of, it's actually called the Nevada Outreach Training Organization, but everybody knows it as No to Abuse.
This is very popular, this event as well.
Yes, there's a lot of people here, and it's good to get out on a Saturday and help support a cause like No to Abuse. And it's just fun to get out, and perfect weather for it.
Very excited to be invited to be here. I came down from Carson City last night just to be here for the No to Abuse Chili Cook-Off, and we're having a lot of fun, Deanna.
Tell me about the chili judging in there. How was that?
It was great. We got instructions from one of the gentlemen. There's a world champion chili winner there that kind of gave us some guidelines and some things to work with. Had to test the chili and between tasting, clean our palates and then go to the next one. Very interesting process. We've got salsa yet to do and another product to do too. So very excited about that.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
I have not, and I could tell you I could get used to it real easy. It'd be a lot of fun.
Tell me why you are so supportive of No to Abuse.
Well, I'm on the board for No to Abuse, as you know, but I think that the services that they provide to this community are just so badly needed right now, all the time, but especially now with some of the economic conditions we have. And I think this group pulls together and does such a great job for the community. I just can't say enough about the staff and the people. Susan Fisher from VEA put this all together and I think has done an outstanding job. I expected to get here and not see it anywhere near this large, but it's great fun.
I have to tell you, it's much easier to judge in the courtroom than it is the chili contest.
This is the first round of, I believe, 4 rounds.
Yes, it is.
So tell me a little bit about what you thought about some of the chilies in there. I heard some of them might be spicy, some of them might be bland. What did you think?
Well, it was a kind of a potpourri. Some were spicy. One tasted almost like my chili recipe. We had a chicken chili. Some were kind of bland. Some were tomatoey. Real interesting.
So you guys have a chili competition going on even between you two besides this chili cook-off.
He's cheating.
It's not really a competition. It's I'm going to win and she's going to lose.
Yeah, well, it's really hard. He didn't give me any spoons for people to taste. He tried to put his number on top of my number. He's doing everything he can to cheat this morning.
Well, I didn't figure that they cared whether they got your chili or not. They were going to enjoy mine.
No. I'm winning this year.
Well, you know we have this $100 bet.
I know it. It will go to No to Abuse.
Of course. And that's what this is all about, right? No to Abuse. Ron, we talked to you about this before. This is a really popular event, and people are taking their chili seriously, like Karen Jackson here. Oh, and Ron, of course.
Yeah, I think everyone's taking it seriously. And this year we have the ICS competition, the International Chili Society.
Governor Chris Christie says he'll take the fight to legalize sports gambling in New Jersey to the Supreme Court if necessary. Last month, a federal judge in Trenton, Jersey upheld a 1992 law that banned sports gaming in New Jersey and 45 other states. Only Nevada, Oregon, Montana, and Delaware are exempt. The 4 major pro sports leagues and the National Collegiate Athletic Association opposed New Jersey's efforts. On Wednesday, the NCAA has reversed a ban on New Jersey hosting NCAA sanctioned championship events. It put the ban in place last year after Christie vowed to move ahead with plans to license sports betting operators.
Osama bin Laden's son-in-law, who has served as an al-Qaeda spokesman, was captured and has been brought to the United States. Sulaiman Abu Ghaith is being held in New York and will appear in court Friday to face federal charges. Abu Ghaith was captured within the past week in Jordan. The U.S. Treasury Department has described Abu Ghaith as the official spokesman of al-Qaeda since his appointment to that position after the attacks of September 11, 2001. He has appeared in videos as the mouthpiece of bin Laden.
Well, we'll have more local news right after these messages.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back to News 46. The Japanese automaker Subaru is recalling nearly 50,000 zombie vehicles because they run the risk of starting themselves without human intervention. The Subaru said the recall applies to 47,419 legacy Outback and Impreza models produced from 2010 to 2013. The recall also includes Crosstrek vehicles from 2013. The affected Subarus contain an automatic transmission and an AudioVox remote engine starter. If the remote engine starter is dropped, the fob may malfunction and randomly transmit an engine start request without pressing the button.
You are invited to join Senator Pete Goycochea, Assemblyman John Ellison, and James Oscarson to take part in their weekly rural conference call on Fridays at noon at their office located in the Hafen building on Highway 160 next to Nevada State Bank.
Well, Sheriff Tony DeMeo concludes his conversation regarding the Nevada Sheriff's letter that was sent supporting the Second Amendment. The letter will be sent to lawmakers around the county. Deanna O'Donnell asked DeMeo what made them decide to author this letter.
Basically, we were, the concern that the citizens have. I mean, people looking at what's going on in Washington, D.C., and what's even going on in the state of Nevada, and they're troubled by what they see. And they want some assurance. And basically, I've been getting emails, and so have other sheriffs, as far as where we stand. And I didn't send a letter out. If someone asked me individually where you stand, I gave them my position. Yeah. I know there's a sheriff in Nevada that did that, but we don't know what's going to come out of Washington. Yeah. We really don't. And we want to make sure is that it's better for the sheriffs of Nevada to come together on a consensus to send a letter on behalf of the sheriffs of Nevada stating that this is what we believe in. We understand violence. We're there. We're the first responders to violence. We understand the concerns the citizens have. We understand the concerns that the legislators have, but let's come together. If we're going to deal with this, if we're going to deal with this responsibly, is making sure we deal with it responsibly, not necessarily throwing bills out there saying we're going to limit magazine capacity, or doing things that are not going to change the culture of the violence that's causing the death and injury in America for the innocent people that it's causing. So if they're going to do it, and we're asking them to do it right, and not necessarily just throwing laws out there that are not going to have any impact whatsoever. And that's the concern we have as law enforcement. We out there, we protect and serve. We're the first responders to violence. We're there personally seeing what has happened to these families and the tragedies that occurred to the families and the citizens that we serve. And we're tired of it as well. We lost people in this battle. The citizens have lost families have lost battle. People in this battle for peace and for public safety and for peace in the community. It's about time if the legislature is going to step up to the plate, do it responsibly, not necessarily knee-jerk reaction. Limiting magazine capacities is not going to stop the violence. Outlawing certain types of weapons is not going to take care of the violence as well. But they have to do it responsibly, not necessarily knee-jerk reaction, which is what we're seeing. I haven't seen anything come out of what I see in Washington or I see in the state legislatures or anything that's going to make a big impact unless they start looking at the root cause of the problems in this country and within our communities. And that's taking a holistic approach to violence in our country.
We'll have more local news and weather right after these messages.